This is now the lesson 2 of our um, Unit 1 in grade 10 mathematics. And in this lesson, um, we are going to look at the importance of review and reflection. Okay, so review and reflection. Why is it important? So in this one, it says review and reflections improve self growth. Okay, like, yeah, what is it all about? So, um, before you actually begin with something, sometimes you need to stop and review first, all right? Whether you are mentally prepared to start a new job or start the next step, you need to move back a bit and try to weigh in, try to evaluate yourself. Am I prepared with it? If not, what should I do? Okay? So in mathematics, it's also the same thing. Before you proceed to the lesson, you need to have first like a revision of the different skills that's necessary for you to be able to fully understand the new unit. Okay? So basically now you have an idea of what are we going to do for today. And that is actually to have review of the previous lessons that are needed for us to be able to understand the next topic. So in this lesson we are going to not I mean in this unit about the sequence and series or sequences, okay, is we're going to define what is a sequence. How can you describe the terms of a sequence? What is a general formula for a sequence? What types of sequence are there? And in this one, we're actually going to discuss only two. How can you identify sequences? How do you find a general formula for a sequence? Can you always predict the next terms of a sequence? So basically, the new topic is all about prediction. Okay? Now you have data of the coronavirus cases, for example, the daily cases and the daily mortality or the death. And then you're going to predict the next one. So that is one of the importance of this lesson. The focus of this is like to predict something. Look at the pattern and predict. Okay? But again, before we proceed to this unit, let's try to review some of the skills that you actually need. Let me just check the time. The time now, yeah, it's 3 minutes. So, guys, what's important here is that I have 4 different skills that you are actually expected to know as of this time, and that is identify the next term in a sequence. And let's try to do it right away. Can I identify the next term of a sequence? So 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, very easy. So the correct answer is what? 10. If your answer is not 10, then try to think more. So 4, 9, 14, 19. What's the pattern? 4, 9, 14, 19. So what's the pattern? Yes, it's actually adding by 4, 9, 14, 19, adding by 5. Alright, so 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 5 is 19, plus 5 is 24. Alright, 0, 2, 6, 12. What's the pattern? 0, 2, 6, 12. Okay, try to look at it. What do you think is the pattern? 0 to 2, that's plus 2. 2 to 6, that's plus 4. 6 to 12, that's plus 6. Plus 2, plus 4, plus 6. What do you think is the next one? Plus 8. So the correct answer here is 20. All right. So again, that is one of the skills that you need. Identify the next term in a sequence. Next, the next one is substitute into the formulae. So you have the formulae like that, and then you need to substitute the value of the variable. All right. So you are now in year 10, so I won't explain anymore what's that, what do you mean by formula. I'm pretty quite sure you know about it. So it's the substitution that's really important. So find the value of, so what is the value of 6n plus 3 if n equals 4? So what's the value? Well, you are at, I think you got it right. Okay, you may pause the video and try to do it by yourself, okay? So, and then just check your answer by continuing the video. I'll just a little bit quick now, because now it's 6 minutes, okay? I need this one to be as short as I can. So 6n plus 3 if n equals 4, so meaning 6 times 4 plus 3 equals to 24 plus 3, 27. So that is now our answer for the first one. I just need an eraser. Let me just erase this one. So therefore this is now 27. Okay, so the value of that is 27. Negative 2n plus 7 when n equals 10. So negative 2 times 10 plus 7. Negative 2 times 10 is negative 20 plus 7. So what is negative 20 plus 7? Negative 13. Alright, so this is now negative 13. Next, n squared minus 1. Let me just remove this one here. So n squared minus 1. So you have there n squared, n equals 2. So meaning 2 squared minus 1. That is equal to what? 4 minus 1, that's 3. So this is going to be 3. Now let's proceed to this quadratic question. This one is 4n squared minus 2n plus 11. So 4 and n equals 1. So 4 times 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 11. So you have there 4. 1 squared is 1. Okay? Minus 2 times 1 is 2 plus 11. Right, so 4 minus 2. So you need to from left to right. Okay? 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 11 is 13. So therefore, let me just erase this. The correct answer here is 13. Now, let's proceed to the next one. The next skills that you actually need to know before you proceed to this unit is solve simple linear and quadratic equation. Alright? I think the linear one is easy. The quadratic one, I think this one will just be fine. So again, 3n plus 7 equals 19. So 3n plus 7 equals 19. You are actually looking for that n. So what you need to do is to remove the 7 and the 3. But when you remove, you actually try to remove first all the addition and subtraction. Okay? Wait, I don't like to do it that way. I will just do it in the form of weighing scale. So just imagine these two are balanced. So this one is 3n plus 7, while this one is 19. And these two are always balanced. And you are looking for what is that n, what is that n. If these two are always balanced, if they are balanced, meaning if they're balanced, when I add something here on the left, the same amount. So let's say I add 2 here and I add 2 here, this one will still be balanced. If I minus 5 there and I minus 5 there, then they should be balanced. So as long as I am actually subtracting or minusing or multiplying both sides by the same number, then they will be balanced. So that's actually the principle that what we need to do. So in this case, we need to remove first that 7. So meaning we need to minus 7 on both sides. So minus 7 on both sides. So 3n now. 7 minus 7 will give you 0. So that's actually 3n. So 19 minus 7 is actually 12. So now you have it. Now, so this one now has been removed. This one becomes 12. So 3n, whatever is that, 3n, and 3n is actually equals to 12. It's balanced with 12. So meaning, how will you find the n? So 3 times a number equals 12. Well, definitely n equals 4 because you have there n equals 4 because n will be 12 over 4 or 12 divided by 4, which will give you, 12 divided by 3. 12 divided by 3, which will give you 4. So the answer here is n is equal to 4. Now let's try to do the next question. Guys, again, you may pause the video if you want to, or you can like make it slowly if you want to. So you have there 5n minus 2 equals 14. So let's do it. 5n minus 2 equals 14. So again, these two are balanced. So we need first to remove 5 or the minus 2. It should be the minus 2. So what we're going to do is minus 2. We need to plus 2 both ends. Or what we can do in, I don't know, like, I'm pretty quite sure your teacher have told you this, like transposition. Like 5n equals 14, the 2 transposed to the right plus 2. So you have 5n equals 16. Okay, that's transposition. You can use it if you want to. So here 5n is equal to 16. N is equal to 16 divided by 5. So here we can say that n equals 16 divided by 5. Now let's proceed to the next one. Next question. So the next question is 5n squared. 5n squared plus 1 is equal to 181. So what you're going to do is, you have there 5n squared is equal to 181 minus 1, because this one you transpose to the right, becomes minus 1. So 181 minus 1 is actually 180. Then after that, you want to find the n. So first you need to divide both sides by 5. So you have there now n squared. Oops, sorry, where is it? So you have there now n squared. Okay. So you have there now n squared equals to 180 divided by 5. What's the answer? You have there 36. Alright, and then therefore n, because that's n squared, so you get the square root of that 36. So n now is equal to, the square root of 36 is plus or minus 6. But what we want is a positive value. So therefore n equals 6. So n is equal to 6. Okay, so that's the next one. Now let me just check. Oh my goodness, 13 minutes. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So now let's proceed to the next one. Again, just you can just replay this video. If you think I'm too fast or I'm too slow, you can make it fast. Okay. The next skills that you need is to write a general formula for a single number patterns. Okay. So find a formula for the nth term of each sequence: 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. What do you think? I don't know. Oh, this is actually 4 times n. Look at that. 4 times 1. Let's say if n equals 1, okay? It's always begin if the number equals 1. So if n equals 1, so 4n equals 4. If n equals 2, so basically the formula is 4n. If n equals 1, then you have 4. If n equals 2, then you have 8. If n equals 3, then you have 12. Look at that. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So what will be the next one? So 1、2、3、4、5、6. So 6. So you have 4 times 6, 24. So the answer there is 20. Oh no, we're not looking for the next term. We're just looking for the formula, which is actually 4n. Now let's try to look at the next one. 12, 24, 36, 48. Oh, it's just the same with a. That's actually 12n. Right? 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 12 times 3, 12 times 4. The next one, negative 3, negative 6, negative 9, negative 12, negative 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So basically it's actually like 3n. But then it's negative. So look, let's just put negative 3n. Okay, so guys, these are the skills that you need before you proceed to the next lesson. Okay, you need to master it. Now, what I want you to do is you're gonna be I'll be giving you. So below, you actually need to answer the questions or the exploration 1 in preparation for the lesson 3. And what will be the lesson 3? Oh, we are going to start with this one. Okay? So, have a good day. Again, don't forget, review and reflection improves self-growth. If you fail with something, then you need to ask yourself first. Don't blame other people. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Or maybe I did not do wrong, but maybe what I did is not enough. Okay? Then try to talk to yourself and make sure that you're just thinking objectively. Don't keep on using your emotion. Sometimes our emotion will bring us to more dangerous situation. Alright? That is the reason why your head is higher than your heart, because your head should actually control your heart. So that's being objective, that's being reflective, that's being like always reviewing. Okay, so again, don't forget, in this lesson what we have learned is revision or review and reflection improves self-growth. Have a good day and see you to the next lesson. Don't forget, you need to answer the exploration 1 on your paper. Okay? You don't need to submit, but you must answer it in preparation for the next lesson. Otherwise, you will be having difficulty. Okay? So goodbye. Have a good day.